traveling by your side. I was your disciple and you were my guide. And now the choice is made and the wrong is done. And I will meet you next year in Zion. Next year in Zion. And I remember the drugs we did. I was drinking opium and you were smoking weed. There are healthier things that I now get high on. And I will meet you next year in Zion. Next year in Zion. I have no home and I have no house. Now I am quiet like a mouse, but I can fight like a giant. And I will meet you next year in Zion. Next year in Zion. Well, no one has 1,000 friends, and something starts where another ends. I was wrong when I said you were the one I could rely on. And I will meet you next year in Zion. Next year in Zion. Well, now drink your wine and drink your beer, and kindle the candle on your chandelier. Looks like gold, it's made of iron. And I will meet you next year in Zion. Next year in Zion. I have no home and I have no house. I am quiet like a mouse, but I can fight like a giant. And I will meet you next year in Zion. Next year in Zion. I have no home and I have no house. And I am quiet like a mouse, but I can roar like a lion. And I will meet you next year in Zion. I will meet you next year in Zion. Next year in Zion.